And this is the January news, and usually in January is nothing happen on the market, it's quite winter time. But there's a lot of stuff coming up, new hardware, new software, and some conference information. And if you like to be informed about the hottest news from the market, stay tuned. Yeah, let us start straight. Everybody who knows my show knows usually I start with software, and I do this in this 25 the same way. So let us start. We have a big announcement from FARO company. They announced the Leap ST handheld scanner. It's a handheld scanner, and FARO are now offering also this system to their customer or to the market. It is an interesting development. This handheld scanner have 5 scan modes. You have ultra-fast scanning, 34 laser lines. You have an hyperfine scanning for more areas with high resolution. You have an integrated photogrammetry, what you need to scanning larger areas in higher quality. You have a single line scanning for scanning deep holes, and you have a large area scanning by using infrared scan system, and you have also an own software. You can run it in FARO's Cam 2, or you can use it. There will be some SDKs to use it in other software products, like maybe Geomagic, or I don't know what they like to use it, but there will be some integration. I think it's a good device. It's definitely something what FARO needs for their product portfolio to offering the same like their competition have already. So we hope that we can check this soon out. Maybe we can show something in the future. Then we have another product on the market. Unfortunately, I have here only German information on my screen, but it's the Artec Spider II. Artec, long time in this handheld scanner market, one of the early adapter. It's not laser-based, photogrammetry-based what they're doing. They had before the Artec Spider 1, and Space Spider was the middle system, and now they announced the Spider 2. And you'll see some German, but I will tell you what are the features. The features are that they are now a higher data capturing speed. They can go up to 8 million points per second. They have an optimized 3D reconstruction rate. They can measure with 30 frames per second. And they have an increased accuracy and resolution. Their accuracy is 50 micrometers and accuracy, and the resolution can be 100 micrometers, and this is perfect for details. And then they use blue LED technology for precise projection, and then they have an optimized flashing time for faster 3D and 2D flashing, and they also increase the capacity of their software. Yeah, the next candidate for new hardware is a Canadian company. It's not Canadian, I think Teledyne is a US company, but Optech, this geospatial division coming mostly from Toronto. And they're showing this new 3 devices, but they're shown next week on the Geo Week in Denver. And the new 3 systems I like to show you. The one is the Galaxy Edge. This is a high resolution airborne lidar, what you can put on helicopters or the airplanes. And the benefits are they have parallel scan lines, they have an additional scan lines option, they have optimized resolution, they can going out with turbulences and terrain compensation, they have a real-time processing, and they can send direct from plane to production. That's just one point. The next one is the network Surveyor. This is also an integration of the Galaxy Edge, and they have an optimized onboard program, the Galaxy onboard unit and cameras, and that's easy to use for infrastructure projects. And the last one, that's very interesting to us, it's the EchoONE. EchoONE is a smaller sensor, is powered by the Inertial Labs recipe system. That is like the EMO, what's one inside. And you have here some own sensor developed by Teledyne, as like an own laser, and this is NDAA compliant, have a long range and lightweight system for the drone, is accurate and fast, as something on the high end for a drone, as you not can compare it with an L2, so it's high end, is high accuracy, EMO inside, integrated colorization, very light, what is important for drone use, and you get precise data like 5 millimeter range precision and 1.5 centimeter georeference vertical accuracy. That's super cool, and you have a wide range, as is definitely developed for an additional sensor beside Regal and CNAV. So I think that's the only 3 what we have in the market in the moment. So I'm very impressed. I will see it on the Geo Week, and I will be affordable in next quarter. And then if you are in the air, the big company DJI coming, I having here this European website. DJI Matrice 4E is a further development from the SWI series. This system is generate for survey and mapping and inspection. And what is new on the system, this definitely have another camera. It has can fly faster or longer. It's having also a laser to measure a distance from the drone, and it's having 5G data network. As at all, this delivered more performance, and you are able with the same drone to capture more data in a better quality. That I can summarize. Then now we're jumping from, or let us go. We can go straight here. And the next one is also drone market. We have here a Swiss company, Flyability. This is a company who have this full covered drone, what is in a cave, what you can use autonomics to fly in closed area like channels or some tanks. And they have an integration of an laser, what's once with in the past there was running with the GeoSlam technology, and they say for their drone alias SWI, now they have in cooperation with WinCam web solution, and WinCam is a software for inspection of channels, and they are now able to give the data direct in the software. That is this integration. And then we go to the software. We have 3D Survey. They say that they are now the all-in-one software, and they show it also next week on Geo Week. And they say that they have actually there's a fragmentation in software, also that you have a different software to use, and they won't bring the all-in-one approach solution. And they have a scan module for process scan data. They can making auto images. They have Artec video grammetry. They have a cloud solution and the integrated CAD engine. And they say that they are a unified solution for modern surveying. Then let us go to the next. This is an announcement from these. Next one. The next one is an announcement. There's a company, they call them CADService, and they announced that they are now released by Hexagon, and this company offering an EMM solution. This means a visualization. They have an OpenCAD 2D, OpenCAD BIM, and OpenCAD Reality Viewer. This is like in viewer technology. They are already working long time together, and they now are part of Hexagon. I don't know what they like to do, if they like to integrate this with their BricsCAD or if they have it standalone. I'm not sure, but there will be coming something up in the future. The next one is a software who make also classification. They call them Flai. Coming from Europe, I would say, they say what are the 5 best LiDAR processing software, also for drone data. They say last tools from Rapid Lasso, LP3C60, Cloud Compare, FMA, and Flai. Yeah, you can check this out. I don't know this company before Flai, but it's something new, or they are not quite new. I'm not sure. So, but you can. I think we will put a link, and if you are from the drone market, you can check this out. Then we have more software. We have aplitop. I think they're coming from Spain, and they have the TCP point cloud editor, and this is a software what can be used or can use data from SLAM, LiDAR, mobile apps, and drones. It's also a all-to-one solution, they say, and they have also like a cloud solution to share data. You see this application, what they like to cover: GIS, BIM, queries, mining, environment, drones, building, and civil engineering, and solar energy. That's what they have integration for. And the next one is a big one. It's a German company, NEMETSCHEK Group, announced to using AI assistant for their construction work in their architectural software. And they will have an AI agent-based technology where you can go with a chatbot and can try and use this to use the AI performance for your engineering. And they will bring it in Allplan and ArchiCAD in beginning, and afterwards in more software what they produced. And they will start this year, 25. Next one is the USIBD organization. This means the US Institute of Building Documentation. They bring out some new standardization. They have now an update in the level of accuracy. This USIBD is an institute what bring out rules and workflows, rules, workflows, specification, how you capture, build them, and how you model them. And they have now a level of accuracy. And what there is a new update, the version 3.1. You can download this there. I don't know if you have to buy it or you have to be a member. And what is new? They have an changed graphics and redesigned cover. They have now standard deviation as basis for tolerance, and they have a guidance on specification to correct the LOA. That is new, and yeah, I think in the US they're using this quite a lot, especially if you are working for the government projects. And then some more information. Next week is the big show for all US customers. It's the Geo Week, and this is an internship of Geospatial and the Build the World. And this is held in Denver in Colorado, and this is together with ESPRS and RCN, and then we have also these institute like USIBD, World Spatial Industry Cloud, Maps. There's some other organizers, and that's the biggest show in North America. We will be there with a booth. You can meet us live, and I will hold a presentation in this session, Bridging the Gaps, on February 12th. From 2 to 3:30, and the name is Challenging the Challenge in BIM in Digital Twins and Autonomy, and I will speak about our research project. They call them Green Scan 3D, where we looking how we can capture buildings with a robot and which challenge we have and how we can fix it. And about this topic I speak, and you have the option to see us live also on our booth. We have a booth together with PointCap Software. Yeah, and from the UK we have Veesus, and Veesus announced their new software, Point Cloud 2, and in Point Cloud 2 they fixed these issues of this topic of Gaussian splatting, what is in the moment a super hot topic, and they bring out some features for their software, and the features are that they can import the Gaussians in their program, and here we see the import, and then you can see them in their software, and they have like. And they say this is the future of point cloud, maybe of point cloud presentation. And you see here, it looks super realistic. They say they have maybe unlimited point cloud stream. As the Gaussians are not so big from the size. But interesting is what they're bringing out is definitely that you have an edit option now. You can editing data, and also have an animation tool here inside. Very cool. Looks here, there are astronauts flying in. They can also loading inside CAD data, and they have streaming CAD data. We see this now, a CAD tool, and then they have also a VR tool inside that you can see the Gaussian in VR. I think it's a super good option. We done a complete video on that. If you like, we link it, and then we will link it inside, and then you can check the whole video about the new announcement from Veesus. Yeah, that's all for now, for today, for January. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, give me a thumb up, or maybe you inform some other person that is a nice channel here, which provide good information to the market about point cloud, software, hardware, workflows, conferences, and many more. Bye-bye, Eric.